Yes, I don't know if she's able today to join the conference. We can't see you, Barbara. She isn't there. Yes, she's there. We can't see you, I'm afraid. Anyway, the main theme topics was also European Union, and at the first time we had to prepare a school presentation, and I think a lot of patterns have done that. You can upload your presentation in the pages. You can write the name of the school in pages, but probably Barbara has already done it. Anyway, you can join your school, the name of your school, and then upload the presentation, your school presentation. For example, my students have done a few videos with the help of the supporting teachers, and we have done this short school presentation. Then I created an account for students. I have seen that a few students, all the schools have a student account. What about yours? What about your schools? Judith, have you created an account for your students just in order to send a message each other, or maybe we can also have an online meeting with students, a chat meeting where they very easily they can chat each other. What do you think about that? Can you hear, Judith? Okay, Beatrice.
Yes, I can hear you.
Judith, are you okay?
On the top, on your left, there is a green microphone, so you should switch on. I think you have tried, as I can see from your face.
Ah, è andata. Forse ha problemi. I try to connect again. Ah, ok, va bene. Quindi secondo me dovremmo parlare proprio del project progress, e quindi allora intanto di students account, se siamo capaci di fare questa anche qualche chat, qualche volta ci organizziamo per fare una chat, se abbiamo un'ora che coincide, organizziamo una chat tramite il Twin Space, e loro si iscrivono, è veramente una cosa molto carina, molto. E poi, non so, io non ho visto, tu avevi presentato la tua scuola, avevi fatto nelle pagine, scritto nelle pagine la tua scuola?
No, perché allora abbiamo fatto una presentazione scritta, cioè della scuola, e la mia idea era fargli fare un video dove ogni una frase. solo che vogliamo farlo appunto all'aperto, ma sempre a Val d'Aosta e il giorno in cui è lezione puntualmente piove o ci sono assenti e quindi per
Certo, sì,
ordinare è
sì.
un casino.
Hi Judith.
Quindi
Okay, Judith, are you okay? There at the top, you're able to speak because I let you able to speak. So at the top there, at the top of the screen on the left side, the middle of the left, there's the microphone. So open the microphone. Just open your microphone. Mm. Select speaker. It should be green. Anyway, that's right. That's right. That's right. Judith, do you agree with chat with the students? So in which they write each other. Have your students accounts? Yes. Okay. I think some of my few students of mine have written to yours. I'm not following the progress of these messages exchange, but I think that I have written to yours a few of mine. Okay. Maybe we can create a file, and when we are, if we find a day, an hour, maybe also next month, so when we have all before Christmas, just to exchange Christmas greetings, best wishes, and so on. Maybe we can try to have a chat, an online chat, not a video chat, but they can read and chat in which they can read. Each student, for example, Italian student can write to Spanish students. That will be very nice. I have done in the past and they love it. What do you think? Okay, so Beatrice and me will speak and you will type. Okay, Judith, you will type. Okay, that's fine. And in about the countries, so the work on countries. We have started as a first country, we have started to study Slovenia because a few colleagues of mine have friends in Slovenia, and a Slovenian teacher came to our school, had a lesson in our school in October, and so they studied Slovenia as the first country of the European Union, because in the second class of the middle school we study the Europe in geography. They study Europe and European Union, of course. So as first country we studied Slovenia, but we would like to have international teams. So I uploaded this Padlet about Slovenia and so on. You can see it in the pages or in the twin space. But we to do cooperation, this international cooperation, I think we have to try. It is difficult, but we should try to make small groups of students, for example, from Cento, from Aosta, Barcelona, I hope from Poland and from France, too, students from France where Barbara works, and so few students that they work together on a nation. And then all the I have 25 students in this class. So few students can work on Italy or on Germany or Spain, France, Poland. So a country of the European Union. What do you think about that? And we should try a way, an online tool to work together on it. So students can work together. For example, a Padlet, everyone can write on the Padlet. If we share the Padlet, then everyone can work on the Padlet, I think. Or an ebook created with the book creator, for example. An ebook. So each team, we have 3 teams, for example, 3 teams working on Germany, working on Spain, on Portugal. So we have these 3 teams, Spain, Italy, and France or Poland, and together we work on Portugal. This is only an example. Working on Portugal. Then we make a Padlet or an ebook. So Italian team writes 2 pages, 2 or 3 pages. So monuments. Italian team makes monuments, writes about monuments. Oh, hello Natasha. Hello Natasha, nice to meet you. Hello Natasha, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Italian team, we're talking about international teams to work on countries. So, this was the idea of an e-book, but we can use all the tools. Hello, nice to meet you. Can you hear us? Hello, Natasha?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, very well. Very well, yes. Okay. We were talking about we have talked about the student accounts. Student account. Have your students their account so they can exchange a message?
So I haven't created my students account yet because we are working on discrimination, and that was the question I wanted to ask you. Do you mind if I can start a bit later? I know that there are activities they won't be able to do, but that's a bit of a shame if I.
Don't worry.
I thought I could start started earlier, but I can't.
Yeah.
So that's why you can't see my pupils here.
Don't worry, really. I think we all are late. I started with Barbara. We had a video conference with the co-founder Barbara Richards in September, but then we all had a few problems. So don't worry. Don't worry. We are late. We aren't late. Everyone is late. So don't worry. Don't worry. Really, we are here to share ideas and the project progress and so on. Hello, Pedro. Hello, nice to meet you. Where is he? Okay. Pedro, hello. Nice to meet you, Pedro. Hello. Okay, so the idea was the first one, a student account, and maybe I can create a file where we can write, each of us can write when, before Christmas, for example, if we have an hour, we can have an hour together in which students can write each other, can chat. A chat, we can create an event on etwinning, just a chat, because they don't speak English very well, and we had a lot of quarantine also in this class. In November there was a few weeks of quarantine, a few students weren't at school, so there are difficult times, but anyway, we're trying to go on. And so it will be nice, I think it will be nice to have this communication. Just try, if you agree with this.
Yes, yes, that would be a good idea. When do you think? When do you think we could do it?
Maybe before Christmas. I have this class, so just wait. But anyway, just create a file and in which we say in this time I can in this hour and this hour. So we don't go to school in the afternoon. So I have this class on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Tuesday at 10, from 10:30 to 11, for example. Tuesday and Wednesday from 10:30 to 11. If not, it doesn't matter. You can meet other teachers, Natasha. If Beatrice has a day, an hour in which she can write to you, it's okay. Just to let the students to communicate. I think it's very nice. I think it is very, very nice. Then we were talking about countries and school presentation. So you can upload your school presentation in the pages on the TwinSpace. You can upload the pages when you have the name of the school, and you can upload that. And what about the logo? I think it would also nice to have, of course, a logo contest, maybe of the project. So we can really draw the logo, handmade logos, if you agree. Maybe it would also be nicer with the technology, with the computer, but I don't know if your students are so able using computers or using online tools. I think drawing is the easiest way. Easiest way. Then we can choose two ways. Each school can upload. We can vote the logo on Twitter. Have you got an account on Twitter? Or we can change. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's possible on the TwinSpace. I don't know how many images we can upload on the TwinSpace to have a pool.
On which tool? Excuse me. On which tool would you like? Do you think we could we could work Canva or other tools. I don't know. I know Canva.
My students don't know the Canva, but so in the past,
which tools you could use.
Yes, I don't know if you would like to use an online tool or if you prefer handmade drawing. So then we made a scan or a photo, we uploaded the photo on Tricidor. If you Canva also, Navarro Lorenzo is talking about Canva. I've never used it, but it maybe Canva. Do you use Canva to make a contest, a logo contest, so you can upload the handmade drawing on Canva? I don't know. I've never used it. I have an account, but I've never used it. It's great to design a logo. I don't know it. I've never tried.
It's quite easy to use. But maybe, well, the other thing is we can take photos simply of what the logo they can draw on posters. That could be another possibility.
Okay. I don't know. So what about Canva? Do they have to draw? So do they have to prepare their logo on Canva?
Yes.
And then
Canva is quite easy to use, yeah.
Easy to use. Do you know it, Beatrice?
Do you want to be, I don't know if you have the time maybe to show how it works, but it's quite simple because you can choose the styles. They can make like collage, like take pictures from other sites and then try to compose, or they can simply take a photo of a drawing they did and then add it on the document, and then maybe add other colors. So that's great.
And do they have to have? Do they need their own account on Canva?
In fact, what I do is I create a Gmail address, the fake one.
A Gmail, fake one.
Password that I invent, and then so that all my pupils have the same account, and then I share their work with my account.
Hello, Pedro. Hello. So, if I create a fake email address and I share it to my student, to the class, I share it to the class, and they use it the same. They can use it the same at the same time.
Absolutely.
Okay, well done. And they can make their own logo. They can design their own logo. And then how do we use it for the contest? Do we use Canva for the contest too? So all the students vote the logo, and the best one will become the logo. The winner will become the logo of the project.
In fact, you can upload. You mean how can we show the logos from Canva to the TwinSpace? I don't understand your question. In fact.
So we can use Canva to make a poll, to vote.
No, not to vote. No, sorry, not to vote.
Not to vote, but we can make a poll. Do we have? Can we make a poll? Can we make a poll on the TwinSpace?
Yeah, we can do that on the TwinSpace because you've got this possibility, so we can do this. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, just to try to do this way, to follow this way, just to create this. Okay, I think we need a few weeks, and we want to be ready before Christmas. I'm sure we want to be ready before Christmas because really the situation isn't very good at the moment in Emilia, so we don't know how long we are going to go to school. we hope to do the school as much as possible. Anyway, we need the time to create to create logos and so on. So maybe the end of January. What do you think? Is it too late?
Well, I won't be able to do it before January either. So.
You too. You want to do you want able, so it's okay. It's okay. So by the end of January, the logo. If I have problem, I write you. So you can explain me how to use Canva. Okay.
Yeah. No
Okay.
problem.
Okay. So logo contest by the end of January. What about the work on countries? We can choose one or more country. So which we cannot do, because I'm an English teacher, I'm another geography teacher, so I'm trying to use geography as a cross-curricular, this project as cross-curricular way to teach. And we've started with Slovenia, and I think we will do projects about other few nations, 5, 4, 6, not so many, not the whole 27 countries of the European Union. I don't know, how would you like to proceed to make international teams in order to work each other? Sorry, Pedro, how old are your students?
My students are 14 years old.
14. Our students are 12. Judith, Beatrice, and mine are 12. And yours, Pedro? I'm sorry, I can hear you.
We can't hear you.
Okay. How old are they, Pedro?
Hello, Carla. My teacher is about 10 years old.
10 years old. Okay. Anyway, we can make a mixed group. Let me know. I can create a file in which we write how many students will work on Spain, on France, on students, and then I write the name. So the name of the student, and then we can create an online tool in which they can create in which each team from a different school will create its own part. For example, this is only an example, talking about Spain, Italian team. For example, an book. Italian team will write 2 or 3 pages of an book. Spanish team will write about important cities, and the other Italian team will write about important people in Spain or traditions. So, in order to create this cooperation, and it doesn't matter if the students are 14 or 12 or 10, they will write what they can. It doesn't matter if it's a little image, to upload a little image and write a few sentences. I think the important is to share and to cooperate together. So let's try to do international teams to work on different countries. What do you think? Natasha, Beatrice, what do you think?
Yes. So actually, I'm working with my geography colleague. So we have one
Okay, together.
I can't hear you.
You work together.
Sharing, yes, the class, the lesson. Okay. So we have decided that in each group present and analyzes and present a country in Europe, because he's the geography teacher and he needs also for his curriculum, he needs to
Beatrice, non ti sentiamo tanto bene, sai, io ti sento molto lontanamente, riesci ad alzare il volume? È veramente molto basso.
Can you hear me?
Io ti sento e ti riesco a capire, gli altri non credo. You probably you aren't able to see, you can't hear Beatrice talking, probably. So the idea is to work on how many countries, Beatrice?
Well, I don't know, because it's up to my colleague, but I think at the end it will be
1 or 2?
12 countries around the Europe.
10 or 12 countries. What do you think? Is it too much? Too many countries? 10 or 12?
No, what I wanted to do with my pupils, I've got something like 30 pupils, so I was thinking of maybe pairing them up and asking them to choose a country to work on, so that wouldn't be too much for me.
It wouldn't be, okay. Okay, I've tried, yes, I share them in groups, so each group will have 1 or 2 countries, okay. Okay, just to know how to proceed, so share the groups, I'll create a file, a grid, and we choose the students so the team, I'm writing the name, how many students will work on Spain or I don't know, Greece or something like that, and my students are working on 2 countries, Greece and Italy. Very good, very good. I really like to work with you. So Greece and in Italy, it's the same. Also, if we are Italian, it is a good way to work on our regions, on our famous people, traditions, and so on. It is important anyway. So it is important. We're working about meats. Oh, that's interesting. Really, that's interesting. So, shall we? Northern Greece and okay. Every one of you has a Gmail address. An account on Gmail, so we share ideas in a file, so in which we can write and express write our ideas and share ideas about the project, about the steps and so on. I share with you. I write my address on the twin space. I write my address. Anyway, my address is this one. I write a file, a document, so we can write our ideas and share them. Then Pedro, have your students an account? Are an account on TeamSpace? Very good. Okay. Caramelle lessons. And then, of course, I'm trying to bring my students in the ICT laboratory to invite them to write comments on the TwinSpace, to write messages. I'll show them materials. And when we share in groups, then we will also share the way to proceed. If you work on an online tool, for example, an ebook or a Padlet or a different a video or a different tool, and in order to work to have an international cooperation. Do you think? Too much? Yes, there would be too much. I agree. Yes, I agree. The contest, okay. Thinking about it, maybe we could choose 4 or 5 maximum per school. Yes, very good. I agree. I agree. Good. I agree. There were too many. Yes, too many logos. And etwinning call. Other ideas? In the end, then in the second part of the year, we can have another online conference, I think, to prepare how to celebrate Europe Day, the 9th of May. What? I think it will have to do with my groups. It is important in training project. Yes, it is a really important in training project. Yes. Netiquette and e-safety. Okay. What do you suggest for netiquette and safety? Just to put our ideas of netiquette, what a school document about our e-safety policy at school. Celebrating eSafety Day. eSafety Day, we are going to have a parent conference, online conference with our ICT teachers. They are responsible for eSafety in our school. So on the 8th, I think next year is the 8th of February. We are doing that. But anyway, what... Safety Day in February, yes, so students can write rules. Okay, rulings can write rules for the right use of INTS, yes. Very nice. Make them work on this and use Canva. Can add their work and the TeamSpace. So, to use Canva, we can open a page with the twin board. Okay. Would you do that? Would you do that, Judith? Would you like to do that? So we add our rules. Each school students can write the rules in the school in board in the TwinSpace.
Yes, yes.
Ok, ok. Open a page, quindi e-safety. This is e-safety, but only with the document, I think, in the page. The pages, there is a page about an etiquette, but anyway, it is about the school's document on e-safety policy. But they can write, it's a good idea to write their own opinion, their own rules about e-safety. Yes, quindi pagina sulla twin board. And then, of course, all materials are going on Genially, the Genially map. I hope Barbara will be safe and healthy by a few weeks, because it isn't well at the moment. She isn't well at the moment, and she can. She usually uses Genially, and she can then put all materials. So we will upload our materials in the pages and under our school page. But then I hope Barbara will upload all the materials in the Genially map she has created at the beginning of the project. That was the original idea. What do you think? I can hear you. Above all, you need to repeat. We had many people. Okay. Have you seen there were a few games? Some of you had uploaded games too. It is nice. Judith, did you create a game? The students are going to record themselves using Chroma. Explain interesting things about the counties. Yes, that's important. Have you created games, Judith? You had organized. It's a great idea. Yes, Kahoot. I love Kahoot. Everyone loves Kahoot. So maybe it is a nice idea. And word walls, okay. Word walls are really nice too. Kahoot is really great. And maybe at the end of each work we could create a short game if you have time during the year, during the month. When you have time, you can play these games. Everyone loves games. Kahoot and Word Wall are the best ones. I don't know, Pac-Man. Neatly paid in January, okay. I don't know, Pac-Man, Judith, what is Pac-Man? Or a ghost walk here. I don't know it. I don't. Okay. Pac-Man. It was the first video game. Yes, the first video game. When I was younger, always Pac-Man. That's the first one in the Jurassic time, the Jurassic era. Yes, there was Pac-Man. Okay. Correct answer. Okay. Any idea to share? What do you think? I love this project. We proceeded slowly this time in this month because everyone had okay. It isn't an easy year to go to school. It isn't this time. It isn't easy time. But anyway, everyone loves it. We are happy to take part in this project and to have this meeting and to share ideas with you. I'm really happy. Anything else? Great page at WordWall. Yes, WordWall to create games is really nice. I created in the past a few games on WordWall. It's a pity my one doesn't. Okay, don't worry. I told you I'm using this one. I'm using a tablet because it doesn't work in my computer too. So you see too, Susanna Fogli, because I use the big screen of the laptop and the tablet. In the tablet, I'm using the microphone. Okay. Anyway, other things. If you need to discuss, if you would like to meet other times, it's okay. Write, work on Twitter space, motivate your students to write, and next step is to create this international team. So in order to work together, a logo and international teams. All right. I have also create a Padlet, with the name of your schools. You can also upload there. The first time you can upload there. I'm going to share it now on the Twin Space. I've just created it. First you can share your material, upload your materials in this Padlet, where in your school column, and then we are recording then and generally with the help of Barbara. I hope next time Barbara will be with us. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice evening. We have a video about flags with augment. Okay. Want to upload the general materials related to the wall? Yes, why not? Yes, why not? So everyone, okay, general materials, and then create a game like a Kahoot, the whole European Union. Okay, and then to create a Kahoot, I can create about these materials. So to work on specific countries, okay, 10 or 12, and then these materials about flags or the argument or the topic about the European Union, and then to have fun, I will create a Kahoot so everyone can have a fun and work on it. Okay, so let's if you have time in these months, in these many months, let's create, let's upload the materials, general materials. Maybe I'll create a page. Okay, general materials about Europe. You can upload your documents there, and a file. The documents, your files there, your PowerPoints, or what your students are working on, and in the end we will have this Kahoot together. Why not? What do you think? Okay. See you. Have a nice evening and have a nice Christmas holiday. If I don't hear you anymore, so have a nice Christmas holidays. Bye. 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 Bye.